Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Bazil. The previous live stream, because of Wi-Fi internet problems, technical problems, I had to come back and stop that buffering problem and all. Yes, now it seems better. So I'll be also talking slowly, low, in a low tone, because it's quite late here. So please bear with me, and also seeing this, I didn't want to go. You see, I didn't have the nerves again to see what the Shias have done about this ayat, Surah Baqarah ayat 193, right? How beautifully they've put it here. So, uh, in my the live stream earlier on, much earlier than that short one where I had the problem, before that, I was showing the ayats which say who are the Zalimin or Zalimun, but it's put Zalimin there. So, but it's not the same. It's the same thing. Not much of a difference. Not a difference at all. It's just the word put in a different form in the end. So here it's Zalimun. Okay, and again this ayat is and fight with them until there is no persecution, and religion should be only for Allah. So here we have a new thing. Fight them until there is no persecution, yes, fitna, and religion should be only for Allah. But if they desist, then no, if they stop, then there should be no hostility against them, except the word against the oppressors, Zalimun. So I went on my own search, seeing who are the Zalimun. I found Surah Tawbah at 23. Those believers, if you take your fathers and your brothers as allies, then you have become Zalimin. I mean, it's the same thing. I don't know why the word is put in different form in the end only. But the Zalim is the root word, right? Zalim. So, Zalim, what is a Zalim? Who is a Zalim? I'll be going back to those verses in my notes, which I showed earlier in my live stream, much earlier, before the one. Oh, God. No, don't tell me it's where. Oh, so it's jumped again. This year's, it is going delayed all the time. This in favor of the Shias. Ye mera diva. If I act stupid, silly, crazy, या मोहब्बत का सुरूर तू न पहचाने तो है ये मेरी तेरी नजर किसकी नजरों का कसूर. Oh, please forgive me. Oh, that was a song from the Indian movie Yahudi Jews. Yahudi Jews. And this song was from Mukesh, sung by Mukesh. And the lip syncer actor was Dilip Kumarji, one of the best actors of Indian movie, this thing and that thing. See, this is how I am. Sorry about this. Indian movie industry. Okay, now I got it. So now we have this, okay? So who are except against oppressors, like you're supposed to keep fighting unstoppably and hostility against them. So Ali commentary says, this Shia commentary says, fighting evil should continue until its power base is dislodged, after which it should be stopped. Fitna, the word used in this ayat, persecution. Fitna has been explained in verse ayat 191 of the surah, which I will go to later. Deen, religion, should be only for Allah. Makes it clear, this ayat, I think, makes it clear that the purpose of fighting in the way of Allah is to remove persecution, corruption, and mischief. I'll be repeating myself. Which suppress liberty, liberty, and do not allow people to choose. Please forgive me. I know not what I do, Brian Adams. Please believe it. Every word I say is true. But are you Shia saying? So I have to strain my eyes on this? Or what? Again, I come here. Allow people to choose between true liberty, which suppress liberty. Now, what does it say? A fight until religion is for Allah. Actually, it goes against what they are saying. It's the opposite here. The Shias, I don't know why they've done this. Someone please tell me. Which suppress liberty. Are you saying that I'm free to worship many gods? Are you saying I'm free to be Jew at your time, at the time when Prophet Muhammad was alive? Meaning, are you telling me I'm free not to pay jizya as a Christian? You see, this liberty, I read Jiddu Krishnamurti is very consistent about this liberty, freedom. No. Shias, you see where you have gone wrong here. Makes me cry. So my heart couldn't take it. I just went crazy. I was like, oh God, someone help me. Now I'm like a disgraceful person saying, someone help me, please. Liberty, suppress liberty. Oh, no, this religion is not about liberty. This religion is about religion should be only for Allah, right? It's at the Quran it says here. So why are you going out of this Quran ayat? And the other ones also, like obliterate before we obliterate your faces. No, you shouldn't say this, that for liberty. You know how important liberty is. Definitely, I know how important liberty is, but this doesn't give us. If you want freedom, total freedom, please read Jiddu Krishnamurti. Right? Oh my God. So, this is so ironic. I mean, this is a tragedy in itself that the Shias will be talking about liberty, which suppress mischief, corruption, persecution. Now, when were the polytheists fighting with the believers, Abraham and all this? Even at Abraham's time. You see, if you read Surah Mumtahana verse, it was Abraham and his people who were had enmity and all this against the polytheists. Polytheists, Abraham's father or uncle Azar, as the Shia say uncle, because father must be not polytheists. So, hello, welcome here, Jay. Thank you for being here. Please bear with me patiently. His name is in Arabic or Urdu. I see. Okay, I can't. Sorry, I cannot read your name here. It's in Arabic or Urdu or Persian. If it wasn't, anyways, it's very hot. Sorry about this, but welcome. Thank you for being here. Now, the thing is that so Deen should, this is the Shia commentary I'm on, multilingual Quran. You can open Surah Baqarah at 193 and the multilingual Quran. No problem. Thank you. Oh, it's that's really great. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Jay, brother or sister, thank you. Thank you for bearing with me and hope you can see this. And we're going to discover now and see if we can correct the Shias on this, the commentary of the Shias. Again, I have a big work to do. That's why I came here at this time. Can't wait. Couldn't wait. Follow his command. So, deen should be only for Allah, right? So, where is the liberty to choose? Where? And in the same breath, Shias are saying, fighting in the way of Allah is to remove persecution, and fitna is persecution, corruption, and mischief which suppress liberty. Oh my God. Contradicting what is in the Quran ayats. And do not allow people to choose. Sorry, I'll be crying and laughing and all this funny drama going on between truth and falsehood, so that they may willingly believe in Allah. Willingly. And then when you start willingly to believe in Allah, then you're forced to marry Zaid like Zainab bin Jash was in context and tafsir of that Surah Ahzab ayat 36. Willingly believe in Allah. Willingly believe or see the evidence of Allah also. And follow His commandments, yes. Willingly. Willingly. Surah Tawbah ayat 29. Force them. Fight them until they pay the jizya. Now you see Shias where you have gone wrong. I may be terrible at showing you because right now my emotions are also very high and crazy going. So if I fail today, I might pass tomorrow, right? Follow His commandments. The root of evil is in polytheism. So do you think there will be any freedom for polytheists to practice their religion? No, right? So it should, then why do you talk about this liberty to choose when you have now nothing to do with polytheists? They're ninjas. After having killed them, given them time to leave Makkah, it should be up. Oh, so now is it in corruption, mischief, or persecution? What kind of persecution? What kind of corruption and what kind of mischief? And the root is in evil, the root, the cause, the root of evil is in polytheism. Now, will you be able to tolerate polytheism? No. Reminds me of that Hindi song. I don't know the movie's name, but Phool Eyes Tabeko. बड़ी खूबसूरत शिकायतें जो औरों का दिल तोड़ते रहते हैं, लगी चोट उनको तो ये कहते हैं कि फूल आहिस्ता फेंको. Throw the flower softly, softly. Telling me, or and then themselves not doing that willingly until they willingly pay the jizya. Before we obliterate their faces. Oh, so many ayats are coming like that, some of them. Broken houses. Surah Hashr ayats. What else do you want, Shias? How will I hope, so hoping, I felt I don't know why, in despair. Do not despair of God's mercy. Surely He forgives our sins. The root of evil is in polytheism. It should be uprooted. It's a constant battle. Transgression, hostility against the oppressors. So, oh my goodness, what? I mean, where is the liberty here? To choose. And if they don't choose, kill them? Yes. And be hostile to, for goodness sakes, Shias. Sorry, I'm a little bit upset about this, very angry. I have to be honest with myself, right? My feelings. Look at this. I mean, what is this? All these years, what? I mean, it's a contradiction in itself here. Now, I don't want to go to the Sunni tafsir. Neither did I want to come here. The root of evil is in polytheism. The belief in many gods and besides Allah and with Allah also sometimes and awliya and all this. So how these people used to get oneness with Allah. And then Sufis are deviated. This is deviated. Those are deviated Shias. You see, it should be uprooted. Now, where's the liberty? To choose? No, there was no liberty. Sorry. When a living Imam returns, Taba, I'm very scared now. Yeah, Shaitan can return. This the Nana of this Shaitan, the grandfather maternal, was Prophet Muhammad, and he's got his descendants here. I'm very very scared. Shouldn't I be? Look at Surah Hajj, like Surah Ashur, Surah Tawbah. This is really when our living Imam returns, he will put an end to polytheism. Huh? Any freedom? He'll fight against idol worshippers, polytheism, and make available true freedom for. No, 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 no. Oh, you mean to say this deen is true freedom? Oh my God. Sorry for my reactions here. They could be very intense. I'm an emotional person. Oh no. In verse 40 of Al-Hajj, Surah Hajj, it is said that Allah repels some men by means of others to keep safe synagogues, churches, and cloisters, so that every man may have the freedom to remember God. Wow, let's go to Surah Hajj ayat. Freedom to remember God according to his own belief. Because there is no compulsion in religion. Surah Baqarah 256. Only Islam and no other religion. That's a lie. That's a blatant lie. Only Islam and no other religion gives freedom to one and all to worship one true God, Allah. Oh, that's not a lie, but oh my goodness. But no, but Islam doesn't give the. What are you talking about? Sorry, excuse me, I have to be like this. But Islam, and if they desist, means when the polytheists renounce false gods and idol worshipping and come into the fold of the true faith, Islam, and believe in one and only true God. Oh my God, I have no words. I'm overwhelmed. I'm shocked to the bones. So please bear with me as I will take some time. Give me a moment. Let us go to Surah Hajj, ayat 40, and see. Oh my goodness. Surah Hajj, ayat 40, multilingual. We'll go in multilingual Quran. Please bear with me. I'm not ready, and I couldn't read this more than a little what I read. The tafsir in Surah Baqarah ayat 193, multilingual Quran. Let's go to, I hope I don't forget Surah Hajj ayat 40. So, okay, let's have another translator also. Surah Hajj. Anyone know just the number of which chapter number? Oh, is it 15 Surah Hajj or is that Hijr? No, that's Hijr. Where is Surah Hajj? Sorry, it will take some time here. I keep apologizing, I know, and it is also must be irritating. I can't find it. I can't see it. 22. Surah Hajj, Ayat 40. Commentary section says, go there and see what it is about here. They are those who have been expelled from their homes in defiance of right for no cause except that they say our Lord is Allah. And did not Allah check one set of people by means of another? There would surely have been pulled down monasteries, churches, synagogues, and mosques. I tell you, this ayat may not be from from Islam, from Prophet Muhammad and then Jibreel, in which the name of Allah is commemorated in abundant measure. So it is, oh my goodness, what's going on here? Yeah, so Shias, you may have been deceived like this. Okay, so this ayat says, this ayat, very good. Mosques in which the name of Allah is commemorated in abundant measure. Allah will certainly, I think you went into the polytheists, what the polytheists wanted. You see, the polytheists, they were giving water to the pilgrims, and maintaining the Masjid al-Haram. What were they told? No, it's not equal to believing in Allah. So this is how he's deceived you and his progeny, Shias. It hurts me a great deal. This injustice done. Oh my goodness. Those who should, monasteries, churches, and synagogues, but what about the polytheist temples? That's the cause of all evil, the root of all evil. I think I have to sing that song. I have no other way. I don't have a. Allah will certainly aid those who aid His cause. For verily, Allah is full of strength. Again, Quwwati. Is it Quwwati? Now I have to go to Quran.com. Then go to Surah Takwir and show you who is with the Lord of the throne. Then it comes to associating with Allah in His attribute. Rasul al-Kareem, Surah Takwir at 19 and 20. Exalted in mind, able to enforce His will. But He doesn't. He leaves you with a free will. For even those who should establish them in the land will keep up prayer and pay the poor rate and enjoin good and forbid evil. And Allah is... so I think Shia's... okay, now I'll just try to simmer down my feelings. Let's see, also no. Oh, there are two translators, sorry, Shakir and Yusuf Ali. What does 30? Permission to fight is given to those upon whom war is made, because they are oppressed, and most surely Allah is well able to assist them. So a little bit, but I still don't understand why the Shias, when I did my own research on the Quran ayats, I couldn't at all understand the Shia's commentary at all. Sorry. Surah Hajj, there's no, see commentary for verse 38. Okay, there. Allah promises to defend the believers against the evil of their enemies. Allah, this is what the polytheists and the Jews were. They were helping each other. When the pagans of Makkah were persecuting and torturing the Holy Prophet and the believers. I don't want to read this. The believers sought permission of the Holy Prophet to fight against them. The believers sought permission of the Holy Prophet to fight against them, but the permission was put off. To the days the Muslims migrated to Medina and became organized. Okay? Then permission was given to defend themselves against aggression because they were driven out of their homes, migration to Abyssinia. This was the first revelation for jihad. Surah Baqarah 38. Verily Allah will defend from ill those who believe. Verily Allah loveth not any that is a traitor to faith or show ingratitude. Unfaithful, ingratitude, ungrateful. There does not reach Allah their flesh nor their blood. As for the camels, we have made signs of the religion of Allah for you. If you therein, camels are, mention the name of Allah on them as they stand in a row, then when they fall down, eat of them, fall down dead, and feed the poor man who is contented and the beggar. Thus have we made them subservient to you, and they may be grateful. Sorry about the cynical and to those whose hearts tremble when Allah is mentioned, and those who are patient. Wait a minute. So Shias, what shall I do with you? Huh? So permission was granted. Oh my God. I'm just, so I just came here to show you what the Shias are saying. Such a beautiful religion, isn't it? Gives you liberty, gives you freedom to choose, and just because otherwise your mosques and what this ayat says is different in gratitude and how he turned it around. My blood boils again. This is terrible. We say in Urdu, isn't it in Urdu we say blood is boiling? So sorry, I have to. I'm not feeling well. I apologize. So see how this beautiful religion, see how beautiful this beautiful gives freedom to the polytheists. Polytheists are the root of all evil. And so when, when the polytheists were strong, they were fighting, the Makkan polytheists were fighting believers and the poor prophet. Really, they did a lot of zulm on him, persecuting him, wanting to kill him, and persecuting and torturing the Holy Prophet and the believers until they were driven out of their homes, okay, and migrated to Abyssinia. But the Prophet, where did he go? He went back to Medina, Yathrib. This is really great. This is such a terrible persecution of, terrible, isn't it? Driven out from their homes, migrating to Abyssinia. Hi, Nana. This is my Urdu Noha. Shabab al-Mu'mineen. मैं शाम चली सर नंगे और सलाम चली. Very, very bad. So let's see now what the Jews then have also done that in Surah Hashar, right? What have these Jews done? Now, against the polytheists and Jews of Medina, no, this is very good. I tell you, this is so good. It is Allah who expelled the ones who disbelieved among the people of the scripture from their homes at the first. Do you think I have the heart to read this? Even though I'm Jews. Well, I had a dentist. Okay, in London, a Jewish neighborhood I lived in, but no. Of course, the Quran says there are some good ones who then became Muslims from their ears, from their homes at the first. Oh, sorry, the my glasses were, kind of with the headphone, just loosened my glasses. You did not think they would leave, and they thought that their fortresses would protect them from Allah. These are the ones. But what? Bear with me, I need a moment. Allah came upon them from where they had not expected, and He cast terror into their hearts, so they destroyed their houses. Serves them right. Serves them right. दीवारों से बातें करना अच्छा. Talking to the walls, I really like. हम भी पागल हो जाएंगे ऐसा लगता है. It seems like that I also will go insane because I like talking to the walls, banging my head on the wall. Destroyed their houses by their own hands. He cast terror into their hearts, so they destroyed their houses by their own hands. Now kill them. Now do whatever you like, because these are the Confederates. They are attempted assassination. And the believers also destroyed. And then what's happened? What a tragedy has happened. What a beautiful way to... it's really... assault them as far as... yeah, they war with you and they help the Confederates, and the Surah Azab read in context what they have done. And the hypocrites and those in whose house is a disease, and also read that ayat. And those who spread a rumor, ill rumors against this grand prophet. Right? I'm venting out here. Thank you, YouTube. Help me. Rescue me from the mire. Whisper words of desire. Darling, rescue me. If God had not decreed exile for them, He would have tormented them in this world. And in the hereafter, they will have the torment of the fire. And what else is there? That is because they opposed Allah and His messenger. They opposed Him. And whoever opposes Allah, then indeed this is true. Allah, one Allah. Then indeed Allah is severe in penalty. Why do you oppose this one Allah? Why did you oppose Allah and the messenger? Oh Yathrib, you have no place to stand. Go back. Oh people of Yathrib. And so He made the pot. And Allah did it. No, I tell you, Shaitan didn't do it. Whatever you have cut down of the palm trees or left standing on the trunks, it was by the permission of Allah. And so he would disgrace the defiantly disobedient. And who else are the defiantly disobedient? The believers who do not love Allah and the Messenger and Jihad as much as they love their mother, father, business, homes. That Surah Tawbah 24, Fasiqeen or Fasiqoon, the same thing. And what else is there? And what Allah restored of the property to His Messenger from them? I would say be Buddha, and you will have no one. Okay, you will not. Why should you bring out the hypocrisy? Why should you test them? Why? Imam Ali has said in Najul Balagha, don't expect from people, never. What can you expect from these weaklings? Expectation, hope in Allah, rely on Allah, trust in Allah. Your father, mother, whatever, like Imam Ali has said, but not, he didn't mention this. He just said, people don't have any expectations. Then why are you testing the believers, huh? No, you are testing them because hypocrisy must come out from them. Now we have a big thing here, Ali Imran. I have a big task again, lest you fall back and say Zahra is wrong. Zahra, look at our Shia Islam. Beautiful freedom, liberty, this, that. Mosques are standing, synagogues are standing, and so are the churches. Only if these Christians and Jews of that time allowed this prophet, we would not have fought them and made them pay the jizya and not obliterate their faces. Als Imran. Sorry, this was a mistake. And 167. You see, you can bring the best out of people and you can bring the worst out of people. At times, okay, there are covert narcissists, gaslighters. You can't bring. They can drive you nuts. So let's see what I say. How Allah, unseen for this time, help, and a true, and that He might make evident those who are hypocrites. For it was said to them, come fight in the way of Allah. No. Right? Now, let's see. If you were harsh with them, oh messenger, if you were harsh and you asked them for everything, what would happen? Quran ayat. You would have brought out the gand, the dirt, the evil. It was thanks to Allah's mercy that you were gentle to them. Ali Imran, verse 159. The surah I was on previously. Huh? What would happen? Who is this who's so gentle? Huh? Which messenger is this? So by mercy from Allah, O Muhammad, you were lenient with them. And if you had been rude in speech and harsh in heart, right, they would have disbanded from about you. They would have. So pardon them and ask forgiveness for them. Pardon them and ask forgiveness for them and consult them in the matter. And when you have decided, then rely upon Allah. Indeed, Allah loves those who rely upon Him. Could this mean that, let me see if there are any footnotes here. Could this mean? If you were harsh with them, you're lenient with them. And if you had been, if you had been rude with them, so because of mercy from Allah, you dealt gently with them. And if you had been rude, right, fadhan, rude and harsh, غليظة, at heart, qalbi, surely they would have dispersed from around you. Then pardon them from them and ask forgiveness for them and consult them in the matter. Was there any consultation here for the Baduans? Huh? What did Surah Baduan. No, Surah Fat. Ayat 11. So this is Buddha style, right? Buddha style. Now, here you're told, no, in this same surah you're told, fight the disbelieving women, men, polities, women, men, isn't it? And I'll come to that fealty, so that all of you may all believe in Allah and His Messenger. Support Him, honor and praise Him morning and evening. Indeed, we have sent you as a witness and a bringer. To Allah belong the legions of the heavens and earth. He also did chastise the hypocrite, both men and women, and those, disbelievers or polytheists, men and women. Yeah, the hypocrite, men and women, and polytheists. What? Mushrik. You know what mushrik polytheism is? And take all the ayats of the mushrik. Surah Zumar, ayat 3. Don't forget to take the ones that they were maintaining the mosque and giving water to the pilgrims. And they were saying, had Allah willed, we would have believed in one God and not taken deities. Don't forget those ayats. Punish. And he may punish the hypocrite men and women and the polytheists, not disbelievers, who assume about Allah an assumption. Oh my God, where's the freedom in this religion? Allah will punish them. And sometimes Allah, or maybe we will punish you by our hands. That ayat also, not to forget, the believers were saying to these mushrik, or whom? Zanas, an assumption, evil upon them. So the polytheists who assume about Allah an assumption, evil. That's what you're told here. This is the way to brainwash you. And then to make this religion seem like it's freedom for all, except for the polytheists. And unstoppably, new word coming out. Fight, be hostile to them, fight them. Come on, it is then. That you people may believe in Allah and His Messenger and honor Him, respect Him, and praise Him day and morning and evening. And those who remain behind of the Baduans will say to you, our properties and our families occupied us. Oh my God. Surah Tawbah at 81. So ask forgiveness for us. They say with their tongues what is not within their hearts. Say then, who would prevent Allah at all if He intended for you harm or intended for you benefit? Again, Allah doesn't intend any harm on anyone. Again, say then, see, this is a wrong prophet. It's not a true. Allah will intend you harm because you intended harm. You see, now if you say that because these bad people intended harm for others, but they said, ask for forgiveness. So be lenient. Say, okay, I will ask for forgiveness. For you, your work. For me, my work. I'm here to do good. Pray for you. Even the hypocrites. You may wish me evil, but you're not harming me. Let's see, Surah Tawbah at 81, what they say. This footnote. See footnote to Surah Tawbah. Again, I have to go there. Allah intending harm. Just hold on. Here, say the hearts and for you against Allah anything. If He intends for you harm. Now here it is harm like dharran. Dharran. Harm. This is the, oh, you see this? How he's put it? He's the one. Come up, come up. You see this? He's the one who thinks evil things about Allah, not the polytheists. Polytheists would never say this. They said in another ayat, what did they say? All evil comes from you people, you, Prophet Muhammad, what you've done. You're saying Allah would harm us because we are harmful people? But all evil comes from you and good comes from Allah. Good comes from Allah. And what fight? Allah will punish the no. Allah will. Where was that ayat again? It's 6th of Surah Fatah. And that He may punish the hypocrite man. He's a hypocrite. He's giving you evil things about Allah. That Allah will harm you. If Allah intends harm for you, who can save you? Huh? So Allah has made you believers like Him. That now hostility, now harm them. As they harmed you, assaulted you, assault them also. Why can't you be like Buddha? And the polytheist men and polytheist women, those who assume about Allah an assumption of evil nature. See? So who's the hypocrite here? About Allah an assumption evil. Asawi. Evil. Upon them, Allah, is a turn of evil. You see? So who was thinking, look, I've caught him. If you can see it by now, you will never, never, never see it. No, the song is if you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. Oh my goodness. You see this? If Allah intends for you in 11th ayat, right, of Surah Fat, He says here, they say with their tongues what is not within the heart. Say, then who could prevent Allah at all if He intended for you harm or intended for you benefit? That means that Allah would intend either harm or benefit, but intending harm too, if He wishes, intends, arada. If He does arada, and what arada is intention, if He intends harm for you. Arada, yeah. Arada, He intends. His intention is to harm you. Who can prevent you from Allah? If His intention is to harm you. That's it. Evil. Another, here. Just a minute, please. I have to put this. Copy and paste it. Trying to press on this ayat. Wait, maybe it will work like this because I'm more easy with this kind of a way. Yeah. So this is Surah Fat Ayat 11. Allah intending evil. No harm, believe, evil intended by Allah. But this ayat also, add this one. Where is it? Yeah, I will put it. Allah intends evil. See, who is it that can protect you if Allah intends evil? Surah 33 ayat 17. I didn't put Surah Fat ayat. This also has appeared the corruption. Allah in face. Yeah. See? Surah Fat. I forgot the number. Fat ayat 11. The number of the surah, sorry. So I put this. Yeah, add this. Right. Say, who will prevent and intend harm? Allah could intend harm. Now, who is the one who has assumed evil things about Allah? Prophet Muhammad. So you see how I have to seep through, do my research. Where's it? Here. Surah Fat Ayat 11. Added. Evil intended by Allah. Another. So like this. You see, this is the way I have to take. Where's my stylus? Research. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Now Shias used to wonder, as I used to wonder, why they can't see Imam Ali. The Sunnis can't see that Imam Ali wali. Man kunta mawla fahadha wali. Aliyun mawla. Huh? Very hard work I have again. So that if you are intending to, or rather you have to leave Shia Islam also, that you don't fall back into that. For the Shias, again, you see, if you, like the ayat I showed you in Surah Baqarah, and you'll be questioning me, the Zahra will, our commentator, oops, our Imam say this. So that's why I had to, but I haven't put Shias only here. You are all welcome. Allama Rashid Turabi used to say, Hanafi ban ke aao, Hanbali ban ke aao, just like that. Now, where's Allama Rashid Turabi reincarnated? Right? Yeah, Allama Rashid Turabi. Well, here we are again. I'm deluded, dude. I guess it must be fate. Every memory repeats, every step to angels who have fallen. Rescue. So, chances are song, chances from the movie Chances Are, after all song. So I have to take breaks like this. I'm really sorry. I am is also here. Peace and blessings. Thank you. I am. Sorry I didn't. Oh, sorry I missed you. So thank you so much again for the peace and blessings. Wish you peace and blessings. Also, much more than I can say here. I've just caught up in this selfishly. But you know, I wish you the best. Thank you so much for being here. Warm welcome again. Thanks for being here again and waiting. I really appreciate it. I can't say how much. It means a lot to me. Chances Are movie, but After All is just song. After All. by Peter. I know you, Cetera, Cetera, I used to call him. And anyway, it says, sure. Sorry, no copyrights infringement intended. Just wanna, here we are again. I have these delusions that maybe Allama Rashid Rabi is reincarnated. Just want to look at the lyrics of the song. To angels who I still remember. No, I mean it's not that lyric, but because he made me his daughter. He put his hand on me and said, "Ye to meri beti hai. She is my daughter." Ooh, adoption. Tragedy. So you see this here. Sorry, okay. Better leave this. Or no, I'm getting very emotional. I wish Allama Rashid Rabi would come back and we could straighten this up. Well, here we are again. I guess it must be fate. We've tried it on our own, but deep inside we've known we'd be back to set things straight. Okay. Every just missing some here, sorry, skipping. Every memory repeats, every step I take retreats, every journey always brings me back to you. Meaning the truth that we were after, I guess. So that's, okay, back here. Thank you so much. Google search and this website, no copyright infringement intended. Right? Lyric find, source. Thank you very much. Now we go back to where did I take you? Oh, to the notes. Evil intended by Allah. And what are you going? What? Why would you say that if Allah intends evil for you? Huh? Maybe to that they said no. Allah doesn't intend evil for us, even though we are polytheists. To that reply, it came that no, all good comes from Allah. And evil comes from you, O Muhammad. You believers at that time, you too, with Prophet Muhammad. So don't tell us, the polytheists were saying. All good comes from Allah. Please look at this. This is one of a kind. If I was in Iran, I would have been killed. In this ayat 78 of Surah Nisa. But 79, he corrected himself. No. He says no. Here to the reply to them, he uses Allah to say, look at this. Wherever you may be, death and will overtake you, even if you should be within towers of lofty construction. But if good comes to them, why do you think Yazid said? Why do you think Yazid told Bibi Zainab? Allah killed. She said, no, all good comes from Allah. Something like Allah killed your people, your Hussein and all this, your brother. Because. So I've done because believers, you did not kill them. Allah killed them, right? And now, against the polytheists, he's saying that if Allah intends you harm, like they are polytheists, bad, evil, they think evil things about God. But who's thinking evil things? And if Allah will punish them, and sometimes Allah will punish them by the hands of the believers. Right? Oh, why am I hurting myself? Wherever you may be, death will overtake you, even if you should be within towers of lofty construction. But if good comes to them, they say, this is from Allah. So what are they saying wrong? And if evil befalls them, they say, this is from you. Some say, O Prophet, they mean, O Prophet, this is from you and your believers. But it's not from our Allah. Say, all things are from Allah. And you know what? Allah didn't even punish them. And there he uses Allah in that ayat. So, okay, I get emotional. Say, all things are from Allah. So what is the matter? All things are from Allah. And then he changes it in 79 verse, ayat. All things are from Allah. So what is the matter with those people that they can hardly understand any statement? Please tell me. Huh? If only I tried. Breathe or Paul Jan's song. To reach your souls. Yusuf Ali says, what does Yusuf Ali say about this? That the soul. Huh? Where's Yusuf Ali? No, I didn't put Yusuf Ali here. What is the matter with you that you don't understand a single fact? Yusuf Ali says this. But if, oh, that's another ayat from Surah Nisa, to reach their very souls. Oh, that's another ayat. So, sorry, I just got it wrong. And so, wherever you may be, death will overtake you. See, then I need some expert here. I need to calm down. So, here he says, all things come from Allah. These polytheists don't say that evil comes from Allah. When are they saying evil comes from Allah? But the ayats are saying that if Allah intends evil for you, harm for you, adversity for you, even harm, bad, evil, ill will, ill for you, who can prevent it? But what we jump to the conclusion that because they were doing ill or harm to others, that's why. But what about these Baduans who didn't want to go? They were just thinking bad, we are told. But you can't. Anyways, what you are told in Surah Fat is that they were hypocrites, but they asked for forgiveness. And they were thinking bad things that these people would not come back. Why should they come back to their city? Now fight the hypocrites, and those in whose hearts is a disease. We will arouse you if they don't cease. Cease from what? Evil. Some have put. So am I explaining this properly or have I failed? So then, now here it says, no, all is from Allah. Who's thinking evil? Who's thinking? Then he corrects himself. Then he realizes that, oh my God, I made a mistake here, telling the polytheists that all comes from Allah. What comes to you of good is from Allah. Now there's a contradiction. Now it's coming from Allah saying, what comes to you of good is from Allah, but what comes to you of evil is from yourselves. So this is what they were saying, that good comes from Allah. But, the answer is terrible. It's a contradiction to 78 ayat. It's, again, what they are saying is that evil comes from you believers and so-called Prophet Muhammad and all this. You see the contradiction in Surah Nisa 78 and 79. And we have sent you, O Muhammad, to the people as a messenger, and sufficient is Allah as a witness. Using Allah as a witness, shahada of Allah against them. And this is a contradiction. He must not say here that all things are from Allah in reply to them. Again, when he replies to polytheists or something, he makes a mistake using Allah. and I could see it. I wonder why you religious scholars and Quran experts cannot see this. For justice's sake, for truth's sake, put it right. So before you look at Imam Hussein and go there and all this, please look at these two ayats also, and how I'm taking you from one ayat to another to prove what? The truth against him, which falls against him, which has been going against Prophet Muhammad, and it's the Allah he uses as a witness also. Ooh. So this Surah Nisa at 78 should have been like, no, evil. I'm not the one who's evil. But yes, all good comes from Allah and evil comes from men. But no evil comes from me. Right? Something like this it should have been put in the ayat. Please see this and don't defeat your intellect brainwashed. Total disaster of logic. Total disaster. Total eclipse of the moon. That's why maybe the moon became eclipsed and he said, I've split the moon in half. Or maybe, yes, he could have done this. For what? Splitting the moon in half. Hello, the moon has split. That's his miracle. Yeah, the splitting of the moon. Chand pe bhi daag aa gaya. Yeah, he split the moon. Must have. With his jadoo. With his black magic, dark forces. I mean, in a, just the eyes, like what we are told Firon's jadugars, sorcerers did. It's just a thing of the eye, sight. It's not real. So he made them see that the moon has split, but he can't make them see what is in Surah Najm, what it says, what he saw on the horizon. He can't make them see that. And you will say, oh, they were disputing. But if you, then please tell us how to see. Now, if this God is a witness, hello, then why do you narrate? Okay, you narrate the incident of Karbala, then we are supposed to see it, witness it, be there as witnesses. Shahada is very important. He uses Allah as a witness. And there are others who use Allah as witness. Surah Baqarah ayat again, 204 and 205. What do they do? Deceiving. They are the fiercest of opponents. Huh? So is polytheism evil? So, yeah, I see a lot of Hindu gurus doing bad things and all. As if I've not heard about the madrasa, Maulvis in the madrasas, religious scholars doing bad things. So that way I can't prove anything for you. Shias who are deeply brainwashed in this. So wherever you might be, death will overtake you, even though you be in massive towers. And when good happens to them, they say this from Allah. Whereas when some misfortune befalls them, they say this because of you. Say, all is from Allah. What has happened to this? All is from Allah. Say, all is from Allah. Thank God for Quran.com also very, very much. Like this, I can see what every word means in English translation here. All is from Allah. Kullun min indi illahi. So what is wrong? The people. And he's always calling the politics like they, them, and these. derogatorily. But these, the people, qawme, not do they seem to understand, and you don't understand any statement. Look at the, and you hear you've said evil and good, all is from Allah. In reply to, they're saying that they polytheists are saying this is from Allah. But if good comes to them, they say this is from Allah. And if evil befalls them, they say this is from you. So he's saying, no, it's from you. Right? He should have said, no, it is from men, the evil that befalls them. It's from what your hands have wrought. Another ayat, corruption has come on land because of what your man's hands have wrought, or your soul's actions, deeds. Right? You can't say all is from Allah here. This is my point of contention. No, you keep consistency, right? Oh, Hafiz, perhaps the Shia Maulvis also of his time wanted to kill him. Or no, called him a heretic or something. Are Mullah Janaza par. No, I wouldn't even say that. Main janu, mera khuda jane. So, so Hafiz, what did Hafiz say? In the book of consistency, my name is writ. Logical consistency, spiritual consistency, every type of consistency, constancy. What does Allah say here? If there were much, no, even one, because in another ayat he says jinn and men, he challenges jinn and men could bring about such a book, such an ayat, even one ayat of this, but they can't. Challenge to them. Who would want to bring out such inconsistent book, ayats? If there were much, and much? No, you should put even one inconsistency then. Not much. If there were much inconsistencies, this would have been from other than Allah. From other than Allah. Right? Quran ayats. I keep forgetting. Surah Nisa ayat 82. Quran.com. Do they not then reflect on the Quran? Had it been from anyone other than Allah, they would have certainly found in it many inconsistencies, discrepancy, and inconsistency, reading different translations, incongruity, therein much. No, only one is enough for you to leave this religion and see. One inconsistency. But why aren't you leaving this religion? I'm not the one to force you. Am I so attached to Imam Hussein? Darbar Gharib, Mazloom, oppressed, poor. Imam Raza, so poor. Gharib al-Ghurba, Imam Raza. Who will go? Still conditioned, attached. Don't want to see empty mosques, empty pilgrims, sites, pilgrimage sites. Right? I really, it was a big challenge. It was very hard. See, I don't have the heart they had the heart to do this. So that's why I have to come here and make my heart strong and do this. You see this ayat? It would have been from other than Allah Baba. Much contradiction here. Ikhtilaf, right? Much contradiction. Conflict, ikhtilaf or contradiction. Oh my God. I wonder why the Shias didn't see this. They just swayed us from off our feet, going to Imam Hussein, Karbala, this, that. Imam Zain al-Abidin, and it's Sahifa Sajjadiya, Psalms of Imam Sajjad. The rights of your eyes, your lips, your mouth, your nose, your sight, your hands. The rights of elderly people. Imam writes in such poetic way. Could it be from Hawaii? Now what does the last Imam have? Why is he in hiding? Whereas there are many gurus in India. And gurus, there will never be unending. They will never end. It's going to grow. Guruism in India is going to grow. It's the culture. Right? Waris jo tera hota kabhi is jahan mein. Like, to the Sunni Muslims who were killing the Shias and asking them, so your waris, why is Imam Mahdi your waris? Isn't God the only waris on earth? So I was doing some search, Google, some engine, Yahoo engine, and I found this poem from the Shias. It was like text message online. Something, I've forgotten the first, like if, waris jo tera hota koi is jahan mein. If you had a inheritor, if you had the this waris, your protector in this world. They say that there's no protector, the Sunnis, except Allah. Why do you take Imam Ali and all these as protectors, like Allah, right? And the 12th Imam as a protector. So you know what? From this, I found in Surah Nisa that those oppressed, when they pray that Allah, please send us. So now when Prophet Muhammad also prayed, Imam Ali was born. Okay, so waris meaning, in English, I want to see it so I can tell you. Waris, desert sour. In Somali, it means. Waris means a caretaker, some spiritual guru. It's like guru, it's like your waris. It's like it's from Allah, the caretaker, like warisa, nasir, helper. So the oppressed, women, men, women, children, cry out. Cry out. And I don't know how beautiful the other Shia Ismaili Imam, with due respect. You see, it's a misrepresentation. Surah Nisa 75. So it's not only for these that you fight. But anyways, come here and let's go inside. Let's come in. Quran.com website, thank you. And what is the matter with you that you fight not in the cause of Allah and for the oppressed among men, women, and children who say, now you see, Allah here is not coming directly because they prayed. How did they pray? Allah did not distinct them. What do you call it? Like in Surah Sabah, where is it? That they prayed like this. who say, Our Lord, take us out of the city of oppressive people and appoint for us from yourself, a protector. So and appoint for us from yourself a helper. From yourself. Ladunka, laduni. So oppress, right? Zalim, oppressors, zalim. Why don't you? So Allah says, why don't you fight? And Allah hasn't been against them for this. You see? Like in Surah Sabah, where was it? Surah Sabah at 30 something. They prayed like this, and it gives abundance, limited provision. Oh, Prophet, surely it is my Lord. Where was that ayat where they prayed? They prayed, Iblis is, if I search it like this, then I will find it. Iblis's assumption came true. Came true about that. So don't worry, the Hindus have lots of waris. And certainly found true about them. Iblis's assumption. Why? Because we are told in Surah Sabah at 19, Surah Sabah at 19, because they were talking to Allah. Surah Sabah, and they asked Allah this way, and Allah was displeased with them. Like, you don't know, what are you asking me? You have not given me right estimation or something like this, I don't know. And insolently, proudly they said, Our Lord, lengthen the distance between our journeys and wrong themselves. Nafs, they wrong their own souls. So we made them narrations and dispersed them in total dispersion. Indeed, in that are signs for everyone patient and grateful. So there's a way of praying. They say, now what are but insolently they said, Our Lord, but still they complained. Like, make it fast for us, distances between our staging posts so long. Maybe make distances because, there must have been some oppressors or something. Like Bibi Asya prayed, Oh Lord, make me, no, Bibi Asya. So, you see, God was not, God gave the, what do you say? That word is not coming to me. So now Surah Tahrim, right? Maybe they were oppressed and they said, Oh God, make distances for us from these hypocrites and these people who are oppressing us. But they've been blameless, and Shaitan's thing came true of that. Surah Tahrim ayat. Pharaoh's, actually, in the Bible, it's not Pharaoh's wife, it was Pharaoh's sister, right? And Allah has given for the believers the example of Pharaoh's wife, Asya, the daughter of Mazahim. They even know this. But they don't know that Bibi Maryam, is not the sister of Aaron. God doesn't know this. And she submitted, Oh my Lord, build a house for me in paradise in your presence or near you. Why would Bibi Asya pray like this? Let me see the correct translation word by word. Close. And presents Allah an example for those who believed, the wife of Pharaoh, its sister in the Bible, right? Jewish scriptures and Christian. When she said, My Lord, build for me near you a house, Beitan, near you, in paradise. Wow. and save me from Pharaoh and his deeds, and save me from the people, the wrongdoers, Zalimun. So even the polytheists come in this. I've shown you this, or showed you. Unjust people, unjust people, unjust people. Evildoers. Now, who are the Zalimun? So all this, you see, it's all Shia think they've worked it out. So I was showing you in one of my live streams who are the Zalimun. Fight them, transgress against Zalimun. Surah Baqarah ayat 193. Who are the Zalimun? Surah Tawbah ayat 23. Believers, do not take your fathers and your brothers for your allies, if they choose unbelief in preference to belief. Whosoever of you takes them as allies, these are wrongdoers. I think my neighbors are going to kill me. Surah Maida ayat 51. Believers, do not take the Jews and the Christians for your allies. They are the allies of each other, and among you, he who takes them for allies shall be regarded as one of them. Right? Allah does not guide the wrongdoers. Zalimin. Here. Then, do not call, Surah 10, Ayat 106. Do not call upon any apart from Allah on those who have no power to benefit or hurt you. For if you call upon others, then Allah, if you call upon others than Allah, you would be reckoned among the Zalimin, policies of Zalimin. Surah 34, ayat 31. And those who disbelieve say, who will never believe in the Quran? Say, we will never believe in the Quran or in the that before it. But if you could see when the Zalimin, right? When the Zalimun, when here the Zalimun, same thing. Zalimun are made to stand, wrongdoers are made to stand before their Lord, refuting each other's words, ... something is missing. This also omission in this surah. Those who were oppressed will say to those who were arrogant, if not for you, like Shri Krishna, Radha, Sita, Ram, not for you, for now in Hindu culture. If not for you, we would have been believers in one Allah and not worshipped you. Footnote, having been left to the imagination. Oh, this is what missing, but the point here is, who are the Zalimun? Polytheists. Surah 34, ayat 22, I just put here, who are the Zalimin? These. Say, O Muhammad, invoke those you claim as deities besides Allah. They do not possess an atom's weight. No, this is not Surah Fat. Another one, right? Invoke those who you claim. So who are the Zalimin? And do not possess an atom. So to explain this, who are the Zalimins here? Mentioned wrongdoers. In Surah Sabah 31, I put Surah Sabah 22. Polytheists, right? And where's Surah Fatayat? Where did I put? Fight them and oh, the evil. No, there it's something else here. Sorry, no. The evil, Allah does evil to you. That's another. No, sorry, I just sometimes get confused. Fight them and transgress against Zalimun, even if they don't fight you. So who? So many. Right? You must fight. Because Surah Baqarah 193 says this, and don't. I mean, of course, no. Read. So I have to do more on the Shia. I have more work to do so that I finish every part that your commentaries, they come from Imams come, right? I will finish it academically. Okay? So this is just a part of this. Shall we call it like the second part? And now on Shia commentary. Once I've finished Shia, burnt all the bridges, and you can see, then there will be nothing left of Islam ever, hopefully, because it's a unjust. Not that I'm against it for reasons like what? Why would I be against? Do I want freedom, but the freedom to just be to just be free. Freedom is my birthright, and not like freedom others can. It's not what others can. The polities can are not evil. You know, you can worship a stone, be devoted. What are dogs? Your pets? They're so devoted to their owners. They love them. They'll give their lives for you. Is that wrong? What did Allah say to Ibrahim? Take the birds. When he said, show me how you bring them back to you, the people, human beings. Attach them, these birds, to yourselves, and then call them from the hill. Or sometimes we used to read, like, even cut them into pieces, they will come alive. And put the different pieces of those birds you cut. You know, first you take care of, and then you get them attached to you, and then take them in hills and throw them on the hills, the pieces, and when you call them, they will come back to you. So many things. Okay, so you see this, fight them, keep on fighting them against, no, Muhammad Taqiyuddin al-Hilali, Surah Baqarah 193. And fight them until there is no more fitna, disbelief, and worshipping of others along with Allah. Thank God the Sunnis have realized the true meaning of this. And the Shias have given me a hard time, but just you wait. I'm going to get these Shias from all sides. This is just the beginning of this ayat commentary. At least the Sunnis have been quite honest about this. And all and every kind of worship is for Allah alone. But if they cease, let there be no transgression except against the Zalimun. Now what are left? And see Zalimun in here. Where's my pen? Do you not see the polity is, thank you Sunnis, this time I must say, but for, not because I'm a Sunni or anything, but you also have gotten, and it's destroyed, Islam is destroyed. For your own good, huh? Not because I want to destroy. From the Quran, Islam is destroyed. For your good and for the good of others, live and let live. Let it be your motto, live and let live. Die and let die. Hate and let, but you don't kill anyone. Hate and let hate. Like we knew that what Umar bin Khattab did to be Fatima Zahra. We never went killing the Shia, Sunnis and all this. We would take the stones, like Imam Ali would take the stones, we were told. When the children would, these paltis, children would throw stones at Rasulullah. You can see the message also, it shows in the movie message. But it doesn't show that Imam Ali was protecting him there, but we were told that whenever the children, paltis children, threw stones at Prophet Muhammad, Imam Ali would be there taking the stones behind him or in front of him. Yeah, so that's what great. Shia Islam, you're so great. Yes. So it's going to be more work on this. I thought I might take some days off or and come rarely, but no. I have to burn all the bridges. So for now, we leave it at this, right? And then come back to a Shia commentary, more on that. If you'd like to join me, even all Muslims are welcome. One and all. warmly welcome here. And please be honest and please see this because, I'm not your enemy. I want good for you. I want the best for you and for myself. It would be so nice if you would leave this lying. What I've seen, it's like he's come across like a rapist, like a tyrant of his time. So, I have to show you against him what I've seen through Quran ayats only first. Okay, Surah Ahzab 37 and 36. A little bit through Zainab bin Josh also. So I hope you have a soft corner for Zainab bin Josh. So if he was soft, they would not depart from him, right? So that ayat. Oh, it's going back to that ayat. Okay. So then what's the conclusion of all this? Maybe I might not come back to that ayat. So if you, O Prophet, were soft with them, where is it? I've forgotten. And not hard. No, it was before this, before Surah Fat, Al Imran. Here, 159. So by mercy from Allah, you were lenient with them. You see how the Shias with the Imams, how they've been brainwashed deeply. If you had been rude and harsh and hard, they would have disbanded from about you, right? So pardon them, and ask forgiveness for them. Ooh, God, is there is there a footnote about this? Maybe also Shia, I can't take it. Shia commentary. And were you to die or be slain, it is to Allah that you will all be mustered. You were to be slain or die in the way of Allah, then surely Allah forgives. Believers do not behave like those who disbelieved and say to their brothers who meet some mishap in the course of the journey for fighting, had they remained with us, they would not have died nor been slain. Allah makes such thoughts the cause of deep regrets in their hearts. For in truth, it is Allah alone who grants life and deals death. Allah sees all that you do. Oh, so he was harsh with them, right? He made them go to that conquest, the expedition of the book. So Allah forgave him. In that heat and all this. He wouldn't listen to these disbelievers, all these hypocrite Sahabas, Jews and all. He went there. So Allah forgave him. And the Muhajirs and the Ansars. So by mercy from Allah, you were lenient with them, and if you had been rude and harsh in heart, they would have disbanded from about you. So please, be tender with me. I have a lot to learn about love. So there's a Desmond Child's song and Tina Turner. I've just mixed them. Be tender, Tina Turner. Be tender with me, baby. Now, I bring Desmond Child. I've got a lot to learn about love tonight. Okay, so I leave you with this now, please. Oh, God. So you see, sometimes when he was harsh, he wasn't forgiving the Bedouins, even though we are told they were hypocrites, but I've shown they were not hypocrites. And they are made to face such an army, mighty army, like Allah Almighty. So many such contradictions and the history and even the didn't satisfy me, the Shia's commentary, as you can see it today now in this live stream, right? So that's why I would never ever come to this religion. Thank you very much. Thank you again. Hi. Thank you for your patience, for bearing with me here. You are most welcome. and means a lot to me. I am also, thank you for coming back. Uh, thank you so much for bearing with me. God bless you all. Be free and know that you are, I mean, you shouldn't be forced and all this in the name of um, that they were bad, they were bad, they were hypocrites, they weren't fighting, they weren't doing this, or and then punish them. God will punish them severely in this life, either by the hands of the believers or some calamity. And does it seem right to you that this is the true God? No, didn't at all. For me, it's no way this is the true God. Or so the prophet is the culprit who used Allah, this oneness, as the Hindus also say here. We have Kalki Bhagwan, he's got this oneness group, Sri Bhagavati Sameti. His one of his mantras I remember, Sri Bhagavati Sameti, all gathering all in oneness. Bhagwan, gathering all in oneness. So he's called Kalki Bhagwan. So the Hindus also believe in oneness and all. So there's, you can, so please don't ask me what shall we do after this, because I'm taking a moment at a time. So please sorry, I just have to tell you, if you're asking me what shall we do after this, I would say, well, as I am taking a moment at a time, I can't tell you about the future. So the best thing is to take the moment at a moment at a time. Uh, this is what I would ask you to do. Thank you so much. If you don't want to be, go into Hinduism or Buddhism or any ism or Jiddu Krishnamurti or atheism also, then just take a moment at a time. Sorry, I think this is the best advice someone gave me, like my teacher in 1989, 7 January. Timing also, I can tell you. Okay, thank you very much. God bless you and your family members, your country. I really mean it, and I wish you the best, more than I can say. And make life beautiful, live and let live, then please. And see that this is not the only reality. There are many, there could be many gods, or let's find God. I'm in search of the true God and wanting to connect with Him also, so that I can live a good life, right? In this life and the hereafter, for always. Thank you. Okay, take care. Be in God's care. If you believe in a God, you're agnostic or something, whatever that is. Thank you. Sorry, I don't mean any disrespect, because I keep forgetting. So, thank you so much for your cooperation, and because I have to thank you. Because if you've opened your mind to this and you've been brave enough to come here, like, someone gave me the courage, or something gave me the courage, or the unseen power, then that's a lot. And you've opened up, you've emptied your mind, you've come out of a little bit of fear as a Muslim, fear of the fire and all that's been told to you in the Quran and in the Hadiths, fear of the grave. And you've looked at this with the mind that is free to look, like Jiddu Krishnamurti says, then that's great, really. That's the thing. So I should be thanking you, because then you've really taken what I'm sharing truly, and you've done good to yourselves, right? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, blessed day always, growing in blessings and wonder and beauty.